From across Maryland, Virginia, and the District, this is Washington's 24-hour local news leader. News Channel 8's Live This Morning starts right now.
17 minutes now before 11 o'clock. Local educator Dr. Eugene Williams, Sr., has found a creative and fun way to educate his students about President Obama. He has published, let me grab this book right here now, a word search book that both parents and students can use. And he joins us live this morning with how he came up with this unique way of teaching and why it works so well. Dr. Williams, pleasure to see you again.
It's good to be here.
Words cross and across. And you have taken the president,
yes,
and made
and his family
and made a sort of a fascinating. If people are familiar with acrostics and things like that in the newspaper, it's the same sort of thing here. You have hidden these words in a big square of letters to try and get young people, and I suppose their parents too, to sort of sit down and look at these things and find the words. This is a different approach. What got you to doing this?
Well, I work in the public schools in Prince George's County, Maryland, and one day I was teaching the I Have a Dream speech by Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I was also teaching Chapter 6, Faith from the Audacity of Hope. Discovered that my students, many of them, not all of them, many of them couldn't pronounce the words. They didn't know the definition of the words, and I said, we have a problem. And one young fellow said, yes, Dr. Williams, we do have a problem. And he said, but I have an answer. Have you ever taught vocabulary using word searches? And I said, no. And that's how the idea became what it is today.
So the kids were the motivators here and the big movers.
Right, I was motivated by them, inspired by them, excited by them.
And I guess it was sort of easy to think about the president as a kind of a centerpiece for all this, because he's a figure around whom a lot of young people will coalesce. They're interested in him, and if you can, anything you can get to get them to learning is a good thing, right?
It's a good thing. Oh, you know, I had excited them about the president, and they all want now to be like President Barack Obama. They want to become wordsmith. They want to become very eloquent. They want to become articulate. I'm excited about that.
It does offer sort of an alternative to, I guess, if you want to think about pop culture, which very often is sort of the antithesis of that. It's everything sometimes that the president is not. Urbane, witty, very smart, very sharp. There's not much street in this book, is there?
There's not much street. You know, I had the choice of doing it on Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I'm going to wait and do it later. 2008, during Black History Month, this idea came. And I had no idea, we had no idea, that our president would be President Barack Obama. So that's what makes it so exciting to me, that here I was doing it to teach, but out of it has come a book.
And the response has been good?
The response has been just fantastic. Yes.
I keep putting it away. I should not. Words cross and across, and they can get it?
They can get it at Amazon.com. They can get it on my website, academicresourcesunlimited.org. That's academicresourcesunlimited.org.
And there it is right there. Dr. Eugene Williams, Sr., thank you so much for joining us. Pleasure to see you again.
Thank you.